What if the goal isn't a million subscribers or massive amounts of views for every video? What if the goal isn't to create an online business that makes me thousands of dollars in passive income every month? What if I don't care as much about maximizing SEO or creating the most engaging titles, clickable thumbnails, or worrying about audience retention through a video? What if I actually don't want to be a full-time content creator? And what if I don't really feel like niching? What if I actually lose money doing this? And what if I just continue doing this because I enjoy it? Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another sit down video, and it's going to be a video celebrating my second anniversary on YouTube. If you're new here, or if you just didn't see that video, I made one of these back in 2023, kind of talking about my first year on YouTube as someone who was actually uploading videos. I see a lot of larger creators or creators who have like recently blown up make videos like this to go over their stats and things like that. And even the kind of smaller creators who do these still have like thousands, 10,000, 20,000 subscribers. I feel like it's kind of interesting to do from the perspective of someone who doesn't have that, I guess, and just kind of see how this process goes year to year for me. So obviously I hope that that's helpful or informative for anyone who also maybe falls under that category of creators or more of casual creators, but this is also just kind of a video for myself and a reminder of where I am 2 years into this journey now. So first, a few stats. January 30th, 2024 marked my second full year making videos on YouTube. During that time, I uploaded 13 videos, which was a pretty significant drop from the year before, where I think I uploaded 44 or 45 videos. But it's interesting because even though I was uploading less, basically doubled all of my other metrics. So I got 9,615 more views. I think the year before I had around like 4,000, something like that. And I had 583 hours of watch time. Again, the year before that, I think I had like 200 something. Then I also gained 210 subscribers. And the year before that, I think I had 123 or something like that. The video that ended up getting the most amount of views was my Jeju vlog, followed by my PhD vlog, which I think was Dissertation Diaries episode 2, which was about balancing PhD and work, which I think maybe was a very attractive topic for folks. And I'm not 100% sure of the exact view count on those videos in the first year they were released, but they both got over 1,000 views in a year, which I believe is the first time that that's happened for me, because in year one, I don't think I had any videos hit 1K views. Both those videos did pretty well. Video that got the least amount of views was my 2024 Plan With Me video. And that doesn't really surprise me because I was coming off of kind of a dry period of not uploading a lot of videos. But I also don't mind that because I enjoyed talking about what my hopes were for this year. And I also liked building that bonsai tree, which, by the way, I do have right here. So we did successfully end up actually finishing it. Looks pretty good. So I want to share some general thoughts that I've had now that I've been making videos for 2 years. Some of these might be similar to last year, and I imagine that these feelings will always remain for me, but who knows? So the first is that I feel slightly less stupid than I did my first year. Definitely still don't really feel like a YouTuber. I've had this imaginary scenario come up where I'm like vlogging and someone comes up and asks me if I have a YouTube channel and saying yes, and then they're like, oh, how many subscribers do you have? And I have to be like 56 and have them be like, oh, okay, like that's good for you. You're not a real YouTuber. Why are you doing this? Why are you vlogging yourself? Still feels incredibly stupid to be filming yourself sometimes. Not just filming, but like filming, editing, and uploading stuff on the internet of yourself and your life still sometimes feels very dumb to me. And I feel like I go through different periods where I don't care and I'm fine doing it, and then I go through other periods, kind of like right now and what I'm feeling, where it just feels incredibly stupid and ridiculous to be doing. Being perceived is something that I struggle with still. I do feel slightly less stupid, but don't think I'm quite there yet in terms of being a true YouTuber. Something else that happened this year was I feel like I hit a more popular niche. Maybe in the grand scheme of niches, it's not super popular, but by my channel standards, I felt like this topic was. As you can probably tell if you look through all of my videos, I like to make videos about a bunch of different things. I don't necessarily have one specific topic that I stick to, and that is largely because I have a lot of interests. I like making videos about different things and different aspects of my life. With that being said, the niche or topic area that I feel like I hit this year was my grad school or PhD content. I uploaded my first dissertation diaries video in August of year 2, and that video, as along with the follow-up videos that I did around PhD life and what it's like to be a grad student, those ended up doing pretty well in terms of views and watch time, and then also in terms of subscribers. I had sort of conflicted feelings about it because on one hand, I was very happy that people were watching the videos and enjoying them. And I also had been wanting to document my PhD journey in video format, not just on Instagram, for a while. But on the other hand, the reality is I'm not going to be in my program forever. Let's hope I will not be. Never want to feel obligated to make a certain type of video because it does well with the algorithm. This is part of who I am, but it's not all of who I am. What happens when I'm no longer in grad school? Will people just stop watching? Which is fine, and also everyone's prerogative. You don't have to watch any of the videos that I make. So I've just been kind of thinking about both of those things and balancing those kind of thoughts in my head, because there's no reason to not upload those videos because I'm worried about 3 years from now. I'm getting very in my thoughts. I've been trying to manage those conflicting feelings that I've been having about those videos, and that's okay. First thing that I've also realized is that they always tell you this, the second 100 and the third 100, etc., are definitely easier than the first 100. That, I think, demonstrates where the true power of YouTube lies, is just the fact that it is so evergreen, and it's definitely a long game. Another aside here that I've been thinking about, and that also kind of inspired the intro of this video, is as my videos have, I guess, reached more views, because I've had a few videos now have a couple thousand views. I've been getting some emails from people who have been offering their services, kind of give me an unsolicited channel audit. You have great videos, but your SEO is bad and it's not reaching people. But if you contact me, I'll help you fix this issue. You can get more eyes on your videos and get more views and subs, etc. And all of these emails, none have been rude or aggressive or anything like that. It has made me really think about the goal of this channel, or the goal of why I want to make videos. And I think we're in an age with social media where it feels like, one, everyone has a social media, although that also could just be selection bias of who I'm around. Say there's more of an acceptability around having some sort of online presence. But it feels like people don't understand that you could just be doing it for fun. And especially now that so many of these social media platforms and sites are so focused on growth and views and subscribers or followers or whatever, I'm thinking about how Instagram at this point basically is if you want to reach people and grow, you need to pay for exposure. It feels like the joy and novelty of just doing it for fun or as a hobby, that's kind of been removed from a lot of sites. And sometimes when I talk to people who maybe they don't have as much of an online presence, or they don't make things and put them online, which is very fair, they sometimes will ask me is your goal to become an influencer? I always have to tell them no, that's not my goal. I guess receiving those emails feels like your assumption is that I want more views and more subscribers, and that I want to improve my SEO, or I want to really maximize my ability to have people see my videos. I don't want to say I don't care about that, but I feel like it's one of those things where I don't want to, to me, I don't want to gamify this, because it's not, my end goal is not to become a full-time content creator. And I think that if that was my end goal, then sure, I'd probably care a lot more about those things. And so I was just kind of sitting with that, because I'm here in the middle section of still wanting to do my best to create quality videos that are interesting or provide some sort of value, but it is still ultimately just a hobby for me. So I also just want to encourage you, if you're thinking about doing this, you don't have, the end goal for you does not have to be millions of subscribers. and a ton of views and going viral and making money. Like, that doesn't have to be your end goal if you don't want it to be. So where do we go from here? I wanted to go into an overview maybe of the series that I think are staying, the ones that I'm not sure about, and the ones that I feel like I don't actually want to continue, at least for right now. The video series, or like the videos that I'm pretty sure are staying, are my dissertation diaries and my PhD travel vlogs, because those are definitely constant in my life and will be for the next couple of years, so those are staying. I want to keep doing friendship diaries videos because I really like those, and also hope to go see more of my friends in these upcoming years. I also wanted to keep doing travel vlogs more generally. I hope to be traveling internationally again next year. I hope to just do more traveling for fun and kind of seeing more places and getting to be exposed and experience more cultures. So those are the ones that I definitely want to keep. Ones that I'm kind of on the fence about are my 20s diaries series. So I haven't made one of those in a while because I just don't know if people like them. Like, I can't tell if the framing of 20s diaries is doing anything. If you watch them and you like them, let me know. But I guess sometimes I feel like there's less of a purpose to those videos because they do just feel kind of more of like a mishmash of stuff that's been going on in my life that's not related to grad school. I'm on the fence about it because there's a lot of topics that I feel like I want to talk about as it pertains to like being in your late 20s and early 30s and your 40s when I get there, and if I'm still making videos, that I think would be helpful, but I'm just kind of on the fence about it. Series that I am pretty confident that I don't want to continue making anymore. Existential with Emily. It's basically me sitting down being existential about the world, which I don't think I'm going to be making any more of those videos, or if I do, I don't think that I'm going to be labeling them Existential with Emily. Another series that I don't think I want to do anymore is the semi-structured series. There was a time, I think for some people they still really enjoy video essays. I don't watch them nearly as much as I used to. I guess I don't know that I enjoy making them necessarily. I think if I just wanted to offer my opinion about a topic, I don't know that I would want to label it as that, I guess. There's topics that I'm kind of playing around with the idea of including more, filming more about. Temmie has done some running vlogs, or she did have running vlogs up at a time, and I really enjoyed those. I don't know that I do enough pertaining to running that would be interesting. Language learning vlogs. These are something that I do feel like could be more standalone, more so than the running vlogs. Hopefully, when I do eventually come back to my language learning, like for Chinese and for Spanish, my hope is that could make more language learning videos, or like doing more Chinese vlogs, and maybe whenever my Spanish is good enough, doing like a Spanish vlog. And then lastly, financial vlogs. And I don't want to be a financial YouTuber, and I definitely don't want to become like a tips-based, like you should do this with your finances type person. But as I've moved to my late 20s, I've been very intentional, or more intentional than before, about trying to figure out and set up myself well for my future. I don't know if that's interesting. I just feel like talking about finances alone can be beneficial. Those are some ideas of other topics I might want to be doing. I guess I'm curious what types of videos you like to watch. Thank you so much for letting me ramble and express my thoughts as per usual. I'm very excited about making it 2 years on this platform. I'm glad that I still like doing this. It confirms that my younger self was correct when she thought that this might be something that I would enjoy doing. Happy 2 years to me and to us of being on YouTube together. And as I used to say in my closeouts for my first year videos, I hope you have a great week, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.